Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM show. And today, as you can see, we've got a special guest on the show. It is Father's Day. Gonna knock out a few requests all in one video. Today on the show, we've got my own son, Laz. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm Laz.
So he's been wanting to be on the show for a while. So that's the first thing we're gonna knock out. The second thing we're knocking out today is Oreo Thins. Never had these guys on the show before. Several flavors of these out there on the market. Some here in the U.S. The more interesting flavors seem to be overseas, and they're obtainable only for me through import. But they finally released something for us here in the U.S. that's a little bit more interesting besides chocolate and vanilla. So today, what are we going to be checking out?
Oreo Thin Salted Caramel Cream.
All right. So that's the package you're looking for if you're looking for this in stores. Take all that in right there. And yeah, the other thing that we're going to be knocking out today is a lot of people ask me down in the comments section when you're talking about, you know, when I'm talking about the show, I'm talking about we this and we that, and who is the we? Boom, my number one ninja right here. Laz is with me for a lot of the stuff. When we scoop up the stuff for the show, he's like right there, like slingshot with me. We're always hitting up Walmart, Target, places like that, scooping up, looking for, what's our thing? We're always looking for new limited edition labels on stuff.
Exactly.
Yep. So, and then we come across this here. All right, before we go cracking into this, a lot of people want to see the nutrition facts, list of ingredients, whatnot. So, bam, there you go. Take that in, pause the screen, read it if you need to. There's the list of ingredients. All right, moving on. Once again, we have the pull strip. So putting the pull strips on the Oreo Thins. And boom, shakalaka, there you go. There is the open container. There's all your little cookies, your little Oreo Thins with the caramel in there. Yeah, they do kind of look like stroopwafels, slightly.
To me, they look like pancakes.
I think they look like pancakes?
In the screen, yeah.
All right, and there's a close-up look of the Oreo Thin right there. You can see it really is just a sliver of a regular Oreo. Even the cookie itself, the wafer, they've even thinned that out. That's, wow. Slight caramel scent on there, but not very heavy. I smell more of the cookie wafer than I do the caramel scent.
Yeah, me too, I agree.
And there's your cream filling on the inside. You can see, once again, just like a sliver, just like a layer, like a paper-thin layer of the caramel cream on there. I'm sure it's still packed with flavor, I hope. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Yeah, I hope it is. I hope it's better than it looks.
Better than it looks?
Yeah, I'm not used to this kind of looking Oreo.
It does look like it's been run over by a dump truck, huh?
Yeah.
All right, first we're going in whole, and then afterwards we'll get to the dunk test and stuff like that. I don't think you've ever been here for an Oreo review.
I know about the dunk test, yeah. I've seen new edit videos and stuff.
All right, I stand corrected. He knows exactly how this goes. All right, then. Down the hatch. Now, I've already gobbled mine all down. I'm done. I see you're still working on yours over there. At this stage, without the dunk test, without the milk and everything, right now, dry, raw dog, what are your first impressions on that? What did it taste like to you?
I'd say it's really good, and what I think it tastes like is a vanilla cookie.
The vanilla, like a vanilla Oreo?
Yes.
The one with the cookie that looks like this, and it has the white cream on the inside? Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the vanilla Oreo. I think the same thing. My first impression on this is it tastes like a vanilla Oreo. I don't taste the caramel on this at all. It straight up just tastes like a regular, I think we've been duped. I think they just made it like a tan color, and basically they forgot to put any kind of caramel flavoring on this. So, all right, you ready to pony up here? Here's a second cookie, all right? Open it up, and what we're going to do here now, because this does taste exactly like a regular vanilla one, roll the cream off of it, like so, okay?
Mine didn't roll up.
Good enough, all right? We're just going to eat the cream on its own. Your mother's going to love me when I drop you back off to her. Down the hatch with just the cream on its own. Okay, the cream on its own, without the cookie part. Mm-hmm. Do you still think that tastes like the vanilla cream that's on a regular one?
I think it tastes better than the vanilla cream.
I think he's right, too. Without the cookie bit, the cream, you get it. You get the saltiness. They said salted caramel. You get that, and then you get like a little tang. You get something a little different than the regular cream with that. But yeah, as soon as you incorporate this wafer bit into it, like the sugar cookie basically, it tastes like animal crackers. That's all you taste. And it leaves you with the thoughts, actually, that the regular Oreo, all you're tasting there is the cookie.
Hold on, guys. Oh, come on, it's my school.
In the summertime.
I know.
Ridiculous. All right, enough eating the cream on its own. Time to go in on the dunk test. I got my milk, you got your milk. Down it goes. All right, I think that's about long enough. Out and down the hatch with a soggy Oreo. Okay, the reason we do the dunk test on this show is a lot of times in the past we've seen the milk just completely wash out the flavor. Other times we've seen the milk unlock something in the cookie that enhances the flavor that it's supposed to be. This time around, dunking it in the milk, I gotta say, it diminishes almost everything except for the animal cookie flavor and the salt. You still get the saltiness, but any flavor that cream had, be it the caramel or a vanilla flavor, washed out completely. You're down to just cookie with that.
Well, I think about this. To me, I can still taste all the stuff, but to me it just tastes like the normal thing, but just wet.
And there you have it. That's pretty much it. All right, so with all that being said, on a scale of 1 to 5, okay, this is how the scale works. I guess we can actually use this. I'm going to explain the rating system to you. We can explain it to the viewers also. How the GTM show rating scale goes, the Stanley scale. Stanley's a monkey off to the side here. A 1 is something that's totally disgusting. It induces like vomit, gag reflex, stuff like that. Something that would be considered not even fit for consumption in like a survival type of thing. In a survival setting, this is something that you would walk away from. 2 is something that's kind of going into that gross factor right there, but you could still, some way, shape, or form, use it for like a survival type thing. It's okay enough for that. You could do it to survive. 3 is something that's okay, but something that you wouldn't seek out, something that you would never buy again. A 4 is something that's pretty good, that you would buy again. Maybe not just seek out and put it at the top of your, to get list, but you would buy it again if you spotted it maybe someplace. And then a 5 is like a go-to, something you can't live without. It's always going to be on your shopping list, maybe even get like a backup to the backup of it. So on a scale of 1 to 5, where do you put the Oreo Thin Salted Caramel Cookies?
Dry, a 4 or 5. On a wet, a 1 or 2.
Okay, so you really did not like this cookie in the milk. Okay, so as the dry, you got to pick one, a 4 or a 5. Is this something that you could snack on all the time? You love this? You'd get this again and again?
Yes, 5.
All right, a 5 out of 5 from Laz. Myself, I'm not very impressed with these at all. I didn't find the caramel flavor I was looking for at all. I think these go to show why regular Oreos with the thicker cookie and a lot more cream are way more popular than these are. I wasn't impressed by the way the milk completely diminished everything but the saltiness. This is just something I myself would never seek out again. I think this is a complete gimmick. I think at least they need to like double up on the cream on here. Go with the thinner cookie, but you need a little bit more cream. You need to add a little bit more artificial flavoring to this something. But as a salted caramel cookie, this has completely failed, and this is nothing like my Stroop waffles. I'm giving this a solid 3 out of 5.
So there it is, guys. The Oreo Thins Salted Caramel Cream Cookie.
Here on the GTM show, Mr. Dirty Laz. You can find these on store shelves now. Go looking for them. I wouldn't suggest it. This guy would, however. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is the GTM show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheRealMrDirty. Everybody have a happy Father's Day. And remember, get out there and have a rotten day.